Can't go that way. What's this? An item store. Random child. I love helping Daddy with work. The people in the city might be a little scared of Daddy, but he's always nice to me. Hi. Talk. The recent monster attacks, or whatever, really steam my old engine. You know, someone in town got mauled by one of those things. If something ever tried to hurt my Kimmy, there'd be heck to pay. Okay, buy. What can I buy from you? Well, I have to buy both of these books. Okay, what does this do? A very sturdy helmet with the safety symbol on it. I don't know that I need that. Oh wow, the scorching wine costs 200 and I have 17 of it. I do need some steak though. Do you have any steak? It doesn't look like you. Oh, you do. You do. Okay, give me 5 of this, I think. Yeah. Okay. Because I want to be able to cook some steak dishes. Mainz Village House. Hello? Children can't seem to get enough of sneaking into places they shouldn't. I really hope Alec didn't sneak into the mine again and cause everyone trouble. With all the monster attacks recently, I wish he would be more careful. Sounds like you should keep a better eye on your child. Nothing over here. This is the inn. Der Ziegel. This is a German town. Talk. I haven't seen you all around before from Crossbell City, I take it? Sorry to say, you did not come at a good time. Recently, wolf-like monsters have been rampaging through Mainz. They even hit our food storehouse near the front of town. Goddess, what a bunch of pests. Shop? Bye. I wonder if I buy one of these, I get the recipe for it. Homemade egg pudding. I'm gonna buy one because I have some money just to see if it gives me the recipe. It did not. Okay. Welcome. If you want to order something, do it at the counter. What, did you have business with me or something? Okay, that's the exits. Let's see if there's anything going on back here. Hi. Oh, this place truly deserves its reputation as the leading septium mining town on the entire continent. Of course, my lady, after all, you gave Mayor Bixen quite the alluring deal to stew over yesterday. As things stand, obtaining those beautiful septium crystals is only a matter of time. I wasn't sure of what to do, but now my resolve has hardened. I'll be staying right here until those crystals are finally mine. That's interesting. Potentially taking advantage of the city's need for money. This is a large suite. Okay, done in here. Hello, child. Oh, Alec. You know about that locked tunnel outside of town, right? Yes, actually, I ran into it. Apparently, it's a long abandoned mine shaft. Doesn't that sound awesome? I really want to explore it someday. Then again, going anywhere near there would only put me on the mayor's bad side. Is the mayor hiding something in there, perhaps? Ownership of Crossbell has long been disputed between Ereboni and Calvard. The septium produced here in Mainz has been one of the leading causes of that. Nowadays, Crossbell's prosperity comes from its financial sector, but that doesn't mean septium mining isn't still important. Yes, backbone of the country and all that. One of the miners was attacked by monsters not too long ago. Hello, Toxes, and welcome raiders to stream. Hi, Really Salty. What were you playing? His wounds weren't too serious, but he was told to take a few days off just to be safe. Hello, Odin. Goddess, I wish that was me. But do you have a treasure chest for me to steal, which is what I care about? My husband was recently attacked by a monster on his way home from work. Thankfully, his injuries are not too serious. He's still upset, of course, but I think he ought to look on the bright side and enjoy the time off. Oh, I'm gonna play that next once I finally beat this. Well, thank you. I appreciate the raid. Are you enjoying Trails to Azure? Max, how are you holding up? I heard a monster bit your right leg. Sure did. The wound isn't anything to worry about, though. Chief told me not to come to work until I've recovered, sad to say. Why would you want to work with a bitten leg? Sounds like a bad time. Oh, I see. Well, I guess it's wise to avoid pushing yourself before you've recovered. Started with Trails in the Sky. I really want to play those games, but I think the best way for me to do it would be on Steam. And I don't know that my computer could take that and stream at the same time. But I think I also want to go through all of the games. I own this game through the most recent one. Oh, that's good. They're low maintenance. I might have to give it a try. Because I think Estelle and Joshua are the main characters in those, right? I want to know what their whole thing is. Hold on. Voices can be heard from behind the door. Is something wrong? It sounds like the mayor is in the middle of something. Maybe he has visitors? Oh, you folks have business with the mayor? Yeah, I sure do. No, I'm playing this on my PS5. I have the PS4 version, but I'm playing it on PS5. Yes, thank you, Salty, for joining the raid. Yeah, we wanted to speak with him. So we came to the right place after all. Yep, you sure did, but you see... Probably not a good time to barge in right now. Sounds like he's having a serious discussion with someone or another. A discussion about what? You know how the CGF pulled their forces from the area this morning? They didn't find any clues on the beasts that attacked Mainz, so we were freaking out about what to do. As that was happening, some help showed up from the city. Did it now. I might have to try it, Toxes. I really want to play them just because I want to know the complete story. The only game I've played in the series so far was, what was it? What was the game? 1 second. It's on my... Trails of Cold Steel. That's what it was. I played Trails of Cold Steel 1. And then, of course, they brought this game out in English, so gotta go from this one instead of just continuing from Cold Steel. Hello, Larsic. The Bracers, probably. I don't know that much, but whoever it was, I think they were coming up with countermeasures against the monsters. Randy, there is no way the Bracers would be caught dead in that fancy car we saw out there. And I highly doubt that that's the mayor's car. Now, I also don't know why you're here, but if I were you, I'd wait a bit before you see the mayor. I don't know. I kind of want to interrupt his discussion. Sounds like a good time. What should we do? If he's busy, there's nothing we can do. Just gather all the information we can around town and come back here later, but I've already spoken to everyone. I suppose we don't have much of a choice. Man, why can't it ever just be easy? 6th game in the series. It's rather... I really enjoyed Cold Steel 1. It sold me enough to buy all of the other games without playing anything else. So, I enjoyed the characters in that game quite a bit. Why can't it ever just be easy? Okay, I guess I have to speak to literally everyone a second time. Yes, we know about the locked tunnel. I want to go there. Easy Randy. Yep. Should be his middle name. I just spoke to you. Do they want me to speak to a specific person? I should have been paying more attention. But I will speak to everyone again. Yes, we know you want the septium crystals. I'm pretty good. How are you? Okay, no one else to talk to in the inn. Maybe if I go look at the car. Oh, fishing buddy? No, you are not my fishing buddy. Carlos, what's with the van parked at the front of town? Fancy ride like that sure sticks out around here. Just who does it belong to? Well, now we definitely know it's not the mayor's. Oh, that is my cat. Her name is Callie. She's absolutely precious. Except for this morning, she decided to projectile vomit all over my living room, which was less precious. Oh my, 2 handsome men at the same time? Brandy, this is your cue. You do the talking. Is something wrong, miss? Oh, don't mind me. I was just admiring the view out here. Welcome to Mainz. Please take your time to savor everything our town has to offer. Yeah, and then as soon as she was done with that, she decided to ask me for catnip because she has a specific rug she goes to when she wants me to put catnip down. I'm like, no, you don't need drugs after you just vomited everywhere. Why are you like this? One day I will find the person I'm supposed to talk to. Maybe if I go out here? This must be the entrance to the Mainz mine. It's locked. I can't blame them for being cautious after the wolf attacks. Oh, they aim for your shoes, Larsic? That is so unfortunate. Luckily for me, Callie has not thrown up on my shoes, but she likes to hide things in them. Like her treats and whatever. So I always have to like dump the shoe out before I put it on. Yes, your Alec is not in a mine. He's respectably standing in the middle of town, not getting himself murdered quite yet. Although I still think you should watch your children better. Was that not everyone? Did I not speak to everyone? What the heck? I don't think I spoke to that one minor a second time. Oh no, that was everyone. Give our offer some thought, okay? We'll be in touch real soon. Actually, we'll come ask you about it tomorrow, so we'll expect an answer then. You look like you're part of the mafia. Oh, and your name is Mafioso, imagine that. All it'll take is one more little push from us. Almost there. I can see the bonus already. I do like bonuses. Where are we hiding during this interaction? Did we all just go into the inn and like lean against the door so that we could listen in on them? That innkeeper probably thinks we are all insane. Rivace goons? What are they doing here, of all places? Well, wait a second now. Why the heck were they talking to the mayor? We assumed the bracers had come here, but the reality was much worse. Yeah, no kidding. Not a fire hazard at all to just stand there. That bus still looks like it has cat ears. I'm convinced. So that wasn't the mayor's van, it was theirs. That would explain how a cutting-edge Imperial vehicle ended up all the way out here. The question still stands. You thought the same? I'm glad I'm not alone. I hope they did it on purpose. It matches Tio's cat ears. We should buy one of those cars for her. Even though I'm broke. What business could the Mafia have with a mining town like Mainz? I think it's obvious they want the Septia. I know what you mean, but never really see those guys outside of the city. Not really their MO. Well, for now, let's just talk to the mayor. Hopefully he can give us leads on the wolves and why the Mafia decided to pay him a visit. I still want to know how the cars get around each other on the highway if they're going in opposite directions, because there's definitely only space for one car to go in one direction at a time. Maybe they can secretly all fly. They just jump over one another. Hover cars. What, you're already back? Didn't you hear me? I can't make a decision just like that. Sir, you are like maybe 5 meters away from me right now. You can clearly see that I am not the mafioso you were just speaking to. Come back some other... Huh, what's this? Oh my, you aren't the people who we just spoke to, are you? No, unless we had a dramatic wardrobe change. Pardon my rudeness, I'm Bixen, Mainz's mayor. We might just not understand the depth. There must be some crazy distancing going on here. Everything looks much smaller than it appears. Pardon my rudeness, I'm Bixen, Mainz's mayor. It's alright, sir. We apologize for visiting at such a stressful time for you. Well, I wouldn't say I'm particularly bothered by it. Who exactly are you folks? Oh, right. Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. Oh, the one time I actually got to ride in the bus. Yes, that was insanity. How large that bus is on the inside. Also, that merchant with the pink hair, the inside of his like small car is crazy. crazy. Must be nice to have such a huge interior car. Oh, right. Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. We came to ask you about the recent monster attack, if you don't mind. Also, that's it. You're the city's police department, are you? At first, I thought you were rookie bracers who decided to swing by Mainz. His jacket says police department. Yeah, we get that a lot. We asked around town to get a read on the situation. And we heard you've been dealing with a series of troubling incidents. You heard correctly. There have been 3 separate attacks in the area now. 3? Thought it'd only been 1. Each instance took place at night, and no one was injured during the first 2. But 2 days ago, the culprits drew blood. Luckily, he only suffered minor injuries, but the damage caused by the beasts is getting worse. The entire affair has the whole town scared stiff. I see. However, from what we heard, there was not a single peep from the Guardian Force when the Guardian Force made their patrols. That's correct. Those wolves, or whatever they are too cunning for their own good. However, the CGF is still the CGF. And it would appear that the commander of the CGF is in the Mafia's pocket, so there's that. What do you think they're doing, abandoning us when they haven't resolved anything? It's disgraceful, don't you think? I understand your confusion, sir. Looks like they've got a lot to worry about. I imagine you also requested some help from the Bracer Guild, right? Yes, well, before the CGF arrived in Mainz, we submitted a request to the guild. Sad to say, they were too caught up in something and couldn't send anyone here. They wouldn't be able to protect us every day either, so we had to rely on the CGF in the end. But then the CGF abruptly decided to pull out this morning. That they did. It's like my father used to say, when it rains, it pours. Since I had nothing else to lose, I decided I might as well ask the guild for help again, but someone else knocked on my door first. I'm sure you saw them before you came in. Oh, I sure did. You mean Rivace? If you don't mind me asking, what did they want to talk to you about? Well, you see, with the CGF gone, Rivace has offered to become the town's new bodyguards. That way, you'll be ready whenever the beasts decide to show up, they said. Yeah, quote, bodyguards. When they're the ones, you know, doing the harm, so of course they can stop it from happening. Bodyguards? Them? Yeah, all they want is a little bit of protection money. No harm in that. No kidding. Well, I bet they're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, are they? Certainly not, but they also weren't planning on taking Mira as payment. Septium. Yep. Instead, they wanted us to give them exclusive trading rights for our Septium in the interim. I know, right? Who'd have guessed? The Mafia is clearly a bunch of upstanding individuals. Pillars of society. A monopoly on the Septium trade. If I remember correctly, the state owns the mining rights here in Mainz, right? Does the mayor have the right to invalidate a contract with the state? Is that a thing he can just do? Yes, to ensure we don't mine too much, we have to abide by government mandates. There's also an international market value for Septium, so we can't make any reckless deals. However, who we sell our Septium to is ultimately left to our discretion. For them, playing bodyguard obscures the real objective, controlling Mainz's Septium industry. Be that as it may, we still have partnerships we've built up with merchants over the years. No matter which way I try to look at it, this whole thing is a disaster. Sorry to hear that. Things seem to go straight to Gehenna whenever Rivace is involved. Whatever Gehenna is. Mayor Bixen, how do you feel about letting us handle the attacks from here on out? Thanks for coming, Larsic. You have a good day too. I can't make any guarantees, but we may be able to crack this case. Really? Are you sure, Lloyd? You said you're the special support section? Is it really our best option to rely on the police rather than the CGF or Bracer Guild? I mean, we're the ones that are here. Do you have a choice? You can trust us with this, sir. If things go according to plan, we can have this solved by tomorrow. That's very optimistic. Lloyd, was it wise to promise something like that? Sure, we know there are two kinds of wolves running around now. But do you really think we'll be able to take down the culprits by tomorrow? Well, we don't necessarily need to exterminate them for starters. From the very beginning, our job was to clear up the mysteries in the CGF's report, right? So you're saying we don't need to fix it, we just need to understand what's happening? Well, when you put it that way. Without meaning to, we swapped that objective to dealing with the monsters themselves. I have a proposal, everyone. Like that white wolf tried to tell us, I think we already hold all the clues to this case. Why don't we hold a meeting and go over what we know from the beginning? I think that's a good idea. If we lay everything out, maybe we'll discover something new. Alrighty, if that's the plan, we should probably catch the bus back to the city. That's not necessary. We can always just stay in Mainz to overnight. A room at the inn should be big enough for us to hold our meeting. Yeah, there was that one super large suite. That'll definitely work. Does that mean... I suspect I know what you're planning, Lloyd. You must have realized something about the case, huh? Like you did with that mess in the downtown district? Yeah, I have, though I'm not 100% certain just yet. I'd appreciate any input you guys can give on my deductions so far. We are happy to help. In that case, we should hurry and book a room at the inn.